Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Attorney Trials and Tribulations. I'm sure you're thinking, wow, Zach, you lasted a whole 3 weeks with saying you're done with gaming videos, but I want to play more Phoenix Wright. So, the only thing is I did 3 streams of this on Twitch, and those are on my other channel, which is ZachSongZ, so go check those out if you want to be super caught up with the story. Alright, so let's just get straight into it. We finished Chapter 2, and we're on to Chapter 3, as you can tell from the layout. Whoa, okay. That's enough! What is going on? This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. It wasn't me! I swear it wasn't me! I don't know who that is. The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from that poisoned cup of coffee. Is that Larry? No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw. No, I don't know who that is. I saw someone else there. A man. He's the real killer. That looks like Phoenix. That is Phoenix. What is going on? I have a feeling Gatto is going to be a part of this somehow. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps up this case, wouldn't you?
Mr. Wright? Oh. This court finds the defendant guilty. The court is adjourned. Did this actually happen, or am I having a dream right now? Wake up. Oh god. January 6th.
The start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world.
I bet it does, Maya.
So, I've decided that our resolution should be Zvari, take on the world. What do you think?
Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake.
Never. Gotta eat a whole lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal!
Detective Gumshoe.
Happy New Year, Detective. Likewise. Now listen up, Wright. Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal. You've got some explaining to... You got a holiday present for me, Detective?
A what?
Here, have this. It's really nothing much, but yay, thanks. Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, what about Pearlie? You haven't forgotten her present, have you? No, no. Are you doing this on purpose? Haha, guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this.
What is it? What is it? A magazine?
Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced?
Trounced? Let me see that. What? The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this?
It's a report, pal, about you. Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, don't tell me you don't remember anything about it.
But I don't remember anything about it. When was this issue from, anyway?
December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean?
But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. What?
So what do you think this is all about, Nick?
If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility.
No way. You don't mean... A phony Nick?
Oh, this must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with 1-2. I don't.
So, what are you gonna do about it, pal?
What do you mean, what am I going to do about it?
Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case.
My fault? How do you figure that?
Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of. Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves?
I didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember.
You better make this right, pal. Now! That means taking the case back to court. Got it? Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto.
Oh no, the judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned.
I guess that New Year's resolution is gonna have to wait until next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal?
Oh, soundtrack in this game, man, is like my favorite part. I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted the case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of a guy would do that? You're phony. Zin off.
It's so nerve-wracking waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty.
Keep it down, Maya. The kind of talk could ruin me.
Ah!
Oh.
How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying.
Aren't you?
Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down. Are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie. That's what I thought. Remember Maggie Bird from the first Justice for All?
Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a quick...
Oh, sure. Very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes? Better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see.
So that's where we stand right now.
I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life's been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
I vaguely remember saying the exact same thing last time.
But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. So, how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. Huh, I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you want to do now? What do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? That's a lot less money than a cop. Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir.
And then you got into this mess straight away, right?
Yeah, you could put it that way. The whole mess started on the 3rd of last month, and it happened at Très Bien. Très bien? Très bien. Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee, and then... one of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I'd never even seen the guy before. Oh.
So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right?
Of course. A good racist must be attentive to his clientele. To the clientele.
Blech. Sorry. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come?
You tell me, Mr. Wright.
Guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy.
So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man, the one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone.
The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know, but nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy? No, sir. That's what everyone said. But I don't see how they could have missed him. I was the one who took the coffee to the two men. Oh? And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece, and an emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. MCR? Did you kill the lead singer of My Chemical Romance? How dare you? They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. So it was a band CD, maybe a promo disc? You use MC Screwdriver? Get serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that? What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... What about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man. Well built like the victim, really. Alright, I guess we'll go here. Oh, they have two of them now! Look, there's the Sonic dude, and then there's a pink Sonic now! Woo! It's been ages since we came to the precinct, huh, Nick? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is in the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh? After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. Oh, yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who's pretending to be me? Oh, okay. Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Ugh. Hey, Maggie, was my evil double AM here too? No, I don't remember phoning you, Maya. Oh, it would have been so cool. Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said. Okay, I get the picture, but you've met me in person before, so how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little? Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady, and your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and... So the guy was nothing like me then? But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Did they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. It seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney, so we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright? Do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full course meal of bad luck, complete with the defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed in almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive, because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day, I'll find it. Just wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Zinniop is really gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? Shouldn't it be, why are you staring at me like that? I don't know. But Maya's right. That's just an awkward line, sorry. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out.
We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get Zinni off for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tribulations is then.
Oh, the restaurant where the murder took place.
Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. All right, Nick, let's check this restaurant out and its food.
No, that's not, no, we're not going there for that. Très bien. Oh, yeah.
Wow, look at this place.
Look, more like smell. What is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? I mean, again, girls like that kind of thing, right?
Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to see us. Maybe there's no one here.
Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant. It's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here.
Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want.
Yeah, suppose we can. Cash register.
Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money.
You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Alright, let's look at the crime scene. This must be the table where the murder occurred.
I guess so, with all this police tape around it.
And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go look in the tablecloth, okay, Maya?
Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know.
And why can I picture you doing just that? This table's set nicely, just needs a customer.
What do you think this flower is, Nick?
Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower, I don't think.
Duh, even I could have told you that.
Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dang nabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Botanist? I don't actually know how you say that. Oh, hi there, Mr. Newspaper.
It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French.
Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime? Hey, Maya?
I guess I could. I'm always in my act-like clothes, aren't I? It's fun to wear normal clothes every now and then.
There's something stuffed in behind the rack.
Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages.
MC Bomber. That's it.
MC Bomber, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000? Maybe?
I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper. It's from December 3rd. This paper is from the day of the poisoning.
What?
A paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. Hey, we found the band.
Oh, a sports paper. Let's see. Did Guts and Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title?
Sorry, Maggie. That paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder.
And Gutson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no.
I found this paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations.
Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind?
Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here.
Aha! That's it, sir! MC Bomber! That was the name that was written on the CD!
Just as I thought. Wait a minute. Is that doodle? That's, the Phantom dude. Why am I forgetting his name? Phantom Thief, man. Oh my god, the dude from the last case, you know who I'm talking about? I can't remember his name.
Guess I was an MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So, that $100 must be a down payment for the record deal, right? 100,000, sorry. If somebody gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Crane, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme.
I'm pretty sure those are all tracks from this game. Okay, Maya. So if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper must have belonged to the victim.
You're right!
So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh?
I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick?
Okay.
Oh la la, bonjour. Welcome to La Très Bien.
Oh, hello. What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Oh my...
Bienvenue. Welcome to my petit restaurante.
Huh? The Avenue?
Oh no, my petit julep.
Huh? Me?
Look at this face. La kitten rejected by his own mother. You are fatigued, no? Alors, you need this.
Oh god. This voice is killing me.
An aromatic oil. Mélange of le Noël et la rose. My personal recommendation.
You think I need what?
Oui, just add a couple of drops of the mixture to the bath water and voila! It will soothe your body and your mind.
I'm getting German now.
It's simply fantastique.
Really?
And voilà, monsieur.
Who? Me?
Look at that face. La puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot. And maybe an hint of oui. I will add la peppermint and la curry sage for fragrance exceptionnel. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur.
My beauty?
Alors, if you will be seated, I will bring you the special menu of the day.
Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers.
Ma bien sûr, I knew this already, monsieur. You are La Phoenix, right, no?
Yes. You know me?
My, oui. I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court.
I guess he was cross-examined by a mysterious Xeniop. It looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of impression Xeniop's been leaving on people, don't you?
Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong, enchanté.
So what does très bien mean? It means, thank you very much, doesn't it? Or no, it means very good. Sorry, I was thinking of, bienvenue? No. I don't know. It means very good.
No. Très bien is français. In English, you would say very good.
Yeah, okay. Cool, I'm smart. Oh, very good.
Oui, exactement. La atmosphere is très bien, and la cuisine is très bien.
If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here?
My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la hot cuisine.
I thought everyone liked hot cuisine.
Since I have lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands.
So you're running this place on your own now?
Oui, for la moment. No one has entered my advertisements. Oh, pour moi.
They don't pronounce H's in French, in case you're wondering why there's no H's appearing. It's because, like, le hamburger, or le hockey, you know, that's how you say hockey and stuff like that. Please don't eyeball me, like, while you say that.
I am le chef. I am la manager.
Oh, I'm not a French speaker, by the way, before anyone gets that impression. I just took French I took the mandatory French credit for that one semester, so, and I learned as much as I could before not caring about it for the rest of my life.
I am also a trained aromatherapist.
Aromatherapist. That was hard to say with a French accent.
A roaming what?
A practitioner de aromatherapy. Aromatherapy. It's hard to say, sorry. The art of soothing la soul with the delicate floral aromas.
Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. This is probably the first track in this game where I'm like, yeah, I'm getting a little bit sick of it. But it fits this room, so I guess whatever. I like this part. This is like the chorus, I guess. So, could you tell me about what you know from the incident?
Man, that makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened.
Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing.
So, it was this third of last month, just one in the afternoon. A man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill.
Because of the poison in his coffee?
That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. He was in la kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair.
He was dead?
Mon Dieu, oui, he was dead. Maggie had also passed out.
And this man who died, was he alone?
Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie says there was someone else, but...
I see.
La police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one at the table, they asked. But I am not the only one. The old man says the same thing.
Old man? What old man? So who is this old man that you mentioned?
At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here.
What? Someone else saw it?
Mais, oui, as usual, they come alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it too. But he says the same thing, says there was no one at the victim's table.
But Maggie swears there were two people.
Mais, mademoiselle, la lawyer, he could not prove this, no?
About the lawyer. That was me, I suppose.
Mais, bien sûr.
Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me.
Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up?
I don't have my Megatama, what happened?
I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn, but your defense in court that day was a little, how you say, lacking perhaps. Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You were very cool though. Ooh, oui, oui, so handsome.
Wow, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been.
Every time you opened your mouth, the old courthouse stirred.
Oh man, that is something I don't want to imagine. We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here.
One of my customers must have left it behind.
Do you have any idea which customer it was?
The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, I save for my kitchen.
Oh, so you met the owner, Mr. Armstrong?
He's, oh, how can I put this? Pretty unique, huh?
He has a really intense aura, as a chef and as a person.
Yeah, he has a pretty intense aroma, too.
So did Mr. Armstrong really not see the killer? Apparently not. Well, he's in the kitchen all the time, so I guess it's possible that he didn't.
Maggie was a policewoman once, n'est-ce pas?
Yes, but she had to quit for, reasons beyond her control.
Oui, oui, she was la suspect in la murder investigation, no?
Oh, you know about that.
That is why I gave her la perfume à la pinaise.
Oh. Happiness perfume?
Oui, blended from bergamot, like I had given you to before.
But she's been arrested again, and found guilty this time.
This is true. Her natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong.
Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work.
I am not surprised she was the prime suspect, after something like that took place before my very eyes.
Something like what?
What's this guy talking about?
Does this mean Maggie did have a motive?
Well, we've gotta ask this guy for more info. Stat. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen?
Oui, I suppose you could say so.
So what happened?
No, it was nothing.
Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy, but she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive.
Oui, it is true.
If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant.
So please, tell us anything you know.
Oh, I knew there was gonna be one of these. God dang, 3 locks? Holy crap. A psych lock?
No way. What are we gonna do, Nick?
Just have to remove... What the?
What's wrong?
The Megatama. It's gone. Yeah, I was noticing that. Where did it go? Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. What? But I could see the psych lock. Maybe that means the Megatama is nearby? Mr. Armstrong, could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting, was anyone else sitting there?
That is a question you have to ask him yourself.
Him?
La old man spends all of his time down la park.
La park? Oh, a park? What park's that?
Behind the restaurant. It is called Vitamin Square.
Thank you.
Je vous en prie, my dear.
I'm more worried about where my Megatama is. I see a newspaper.
So this is Vitamin Square?
Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you.
Hey, Nick. That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about?
That grouchy looking grandpa?
He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons.
He's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them.
Oh my god.
Ugh, my grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red.
Oh, there's a magazine here.
It's a magazine full of joblessness.
You disgusting rogue. Picking up something that someone else threw away.
Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job?
Ah! That's none of your business.
Sorry, guess I'll just take the magazine with me then.
I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back.
Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up.
Hey, that's mine.
Yeah, maybe I'll just give him like a standard old man voice. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you?
Yes.
I just want to ask you a couple of questions.
What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeon?
He's really chucking those seeds at them. That's gotta hurt.
Go on, eat this.
Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird?
I don't know any Maggie Bird.
Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribulations.
Ah, it's a disgrace, I tell you, an utter disgrace.
Disgrace?
An innocent young girl revealing herself like that.
Wait, so this is Japan?
Tribulations.
You go to Tribune a lot?
A miserable excuse for a restaurant. Garbage they serve in there is not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice?
You're going to a French restaurant, dude. The Tribune is a French restaurant, sir.
Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food.
Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? Just as if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there?
Sir?
You must be hiding something, right?
He is. I should be able to see a Cyclock. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Megatama right now, huh?
Remember, Nick, that Megatama is only on loan. You'd better find it, or else.
If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm going to be in a world of pain.
Mademoiselle,
Yes?
are you looking for a job?
What? No, I was just...
Let me see. Your style is un peu different, but you have a good face.
Different?
Veuillez cette chose, you have passed. I will hire you. Bien, comme vous aimez. I will teach you everything I know.
Nick, help!
I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both?
God, it plays like a war theme when you go over to him. Bump, 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 bump. Oh.
Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. I guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later.
Yes, finally, Gumshoe. Good lord.
Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent?
No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation.
Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal.
She's really fired up about this.
Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court's sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Gatto's gonna be the prosecutor.
Oh, him.
Now, listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again... Yes? I'll make sure you get locked up for good, got it?
So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh?
Yeah.
Back when she was on the police force. You were a mentor when she was a rookie, right?
Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know? What's with the funny looks, pal?
Tsundere Gumshoe. So, I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim?
Glenn Elg. He was a computer programmer.
I see, programmer.
He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contract with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal.
Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often?
Not according to the chef. He said it was the first time he'd seen the guy.
A programmer and a first-time customer? What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that?
That's what I thought, but a motive was still somehow established in her trial.
You're kidding! What was her supposed motive?
Sorry, pal, I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into yourself, okay?
What could this motive have been?
This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kinda working on it by myself.
Oh, that's right.
The judge already ruled on the case, and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony.
Yeah, doesn't sound very good for us, huh?
Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow, so I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there, and a bit off base sometimes, but she was a good cop.
That's not exactly complimentary, you know? So what do you think really happened, and just how contradictory is her testimony?
The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Maggie still insists there was another guy with the victim.
Right.
Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone, even the chef. And then there's that CD.
CD? Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD.
You don't need a flashback, I literally just saw it, dude.
But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD.
What?
Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal.
But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too?
Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in front of his hoodie.
A radio? He didn't have a CD player?
You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all.
Come to think of it, the owner of Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. You gave this to me, I don't know why I'm showing it. Oh! The killer dressed up as me, poisoned the coffee, and then, purposely looked like me so that they could get Maggie found guilty. Yeah, I got it. Okay, cool.
What's that? A sports paper?
Yeah, I found it in the magazine record Tribulations.
It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here.
Take a look at this. See this writing here?
MC Bomber. Hey!
What is it?
I've heard that name somewhere before. It's the band. Yeah, MC Bomber.
Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once.
Ah, it's no good. I can't remember.
And he goes back to being that Gumshoe we all know and love.
Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I wanna get a handwriting analysis done on the scribble.
Handwriting, huh? Be good to know more about that, in any case.
Thanks, pal. I bet this'll turn out to be an interesting clue.
Oh, here we go. So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Tribulations?
It's, kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyways.
Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything?
Well, this sort of stuff is kind of unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Tribune and investigate the place yourself. If you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay?
Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef in Tribune, then I'll report back to the Gumshoe. Will do. The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Whoa. Oh, hello. And who was that just now? Customer? She had a sort of dark aura about her.
Ah, welcome, bienvenue.
Wow, what a cute voice.
Oh, it's just you, Nick.
Maya!
Well, how do I look?
Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium.
Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer.
And who was that woman I just saw?
Oh, since you're here, you might as well have something to eat.
I am kind of hungry, actually. So, how do you like your new job, Maya?
I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that.
Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come.
Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my gimme a tip smile. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? Chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says.
How much is it?
It's the twin tea set, so it's $20, of course.
The twin tea set? I believe I'll be taking a pass. It's kind of expensive.
What? You can't! Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register.
How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy.
Yeah, right. Maybe later.
About the lunch.
Oh, a fine choice, sir.
No,
Kitchen, a lunch special, please. With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and gift.
I don't need any of that.
Just a moment, please, sir.
Maya's really getting into this. So how much is this set lunch then? $20, huh? But with the drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45? Hey, wait a sec, Maya!
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here are our deluxe fortified lunch set.
Whoa.
A dish inspired by lobster and Abilene fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit.
Thanks?
Come on, Nick, hurry up and try it already.
Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes.
Well?
Are you hungry, Maya?
I'm starving.
Here, it's yours.
Really? Remember, Maya.
Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you better polish off that plate.
I've just remembered, I gotta clean the toilets.
Hey! Can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. How's that guy manage to make good food taste so bad?
Hey, Nick, want to take a peek at the kitchen?
The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Now what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets.
In the kitchen? That sounds tasty.
Hey, wait up, Maya!
What is it? I'm pretty busy right now.
Weren't you gonna show me around?
It was my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face.
I better conduct the search in the kitchen myself. Whoa.
My Megatama! Please train me in kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually.
There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure.
Sir Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop. He stole my Megatama. What the heck? Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that?
Isn't that used in Chinese food? Ah, look! Right there on the counter. My Megatama! What's it doing here? What indeed? Oh. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something. Does that?
Wow, look at all these little bottles.
Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many. They're overflowing onto the floor.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute.
What is it?
There's one bottle that's different from all the others.
Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either.
And it doesn't smell.
So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder?
Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. You won't miss one, will he?
Oh no, don't be gone.
Oh, thank God. Hey, you're just in time.
What is it, Detective Gumshoe?
The lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me.
You must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything?
They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elk. No doubt about it.
I expected as much.
The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. MC Bomber. Get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, I guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal?
Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him.
It's this green bottle that's probably the poison. You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh?
Only this one doesn't smell.
Huh? I don't get you.
This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. Wouldn't you agree?
Clone bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind let me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis.
The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important.
I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef.
You suspected G. Armstrong?
I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is.
That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before.
I guess I'd better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean.
So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret?
You ever had a lunch at Tribulations, pal?
Yes.
So, how was it?
To put it nicely, it was inedible.
Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so...
Yeah, I guess it's probably the food.
The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt.
Really? How much does he owe?
This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red.
$500,000? Are we talking dollars?
Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble.
Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise.
Yeah, this case is full of surprises, and I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with the most of them. That's my hunch.
Oh, there's a pink bike here. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat. I still have some unanswered questions for him. A scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right in the middle of the park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been an accident. It's totally wrecked. Whoa! Hey, what do you think you're doing with my bike? Ah! You've been messing with my new ride? Is that what you've been doing? New ride? Isn't that kind of oh, you's gonna pay for this. It wasn't me, I was just passing by. Then who's been the one that covered my saddle in crap, huh? Oh, you's gonna pay, you catch my drift? No, wait a sec, I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't have done it. Wise guy, yeah? Oh, and I beat you so hard, it'll feel like you were smooching the express train. Uh-oh. You's better watch your back, this ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers, and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What'd you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Ah, Phoenix Wright. You saying you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you a wise guy too, huh? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm the one and only. What? Out of my way, I got a cruise. He's gone.
That's my fake? Are you serious?
Surely that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make a note on the scooter.
Pathetic.
Oh, it's you.
You thirst from a little brat like that, and you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes.
Have you been here the whole time then?
I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do.
More like you had some cowering to do. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir?
There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Haha, take that.
I knew it. This old guy's got something to hide, but what could it be? Well, let's just go straight into it. See if we can break the code. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant that you dislike so much?
Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants: to eat.
To eat. Is that the whole truth?
What do you mean?
I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all.
You insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof have you got?
I can tell that you nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for its food. Because the food is terrible! The proof is in the pudding. Or in this case, the lunch menu.
That's the Twin T set.
The food at Tribulations is terrible and expensive.
You're wrong. It's cheap.
Huh?
I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a job of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons.
What a load of crock.
The taste's another story, but the price, it's nothing to me.
So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn?
Exactly. I have so much cash, I go for a swim in my money vault every day.
Fortunately, that's a lie.
What?
You don't have any money to burn. You're flat broke. This is yours, right?
My magazine.
Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job?
So what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money.
Oh?
I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Javinko.
Yeah, I think you mean cappuccino. Anyways, how much does a cappuccino cost there?
$8.
Those had better be some golden beans.
What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it?
No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great.
No, it's not. But anyway, yes, that place has free newspaper to read every day.
Newspapers?
Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there.
I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Tribulations. Okay. Take a look at this.
What is it?
It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Tribulations.
So what of it?
This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago.
What?
Do you see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth?
I'm not hiding anything.
I'm gonna have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Tribulations is... Yeah, I knew it.
What are you asking me about that girl for?
She was a waitress at Tribulations. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress.
But I don't recognize that face.
You're probably telling the truth here, because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the cafe because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it?
Can't take it.
It's you. That waitress was your...
I did it.
Unlock successful. Sir?
Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I didn't even get one of those lousy cups of Javinko every time for $8.
Really, that's not what I'm here for.
You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me.
No, really, listen, sir.
Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy. Show some respect. I'm Victor Kudo.
Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young ones think you're it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. The guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. Huh. I don't believe this. I even broke his psych lock and everything. I guess I'll have to try and get him when he's in a better mood. He looks like one of those grouchy old man types. Yeah. It's okay though. I don't mind guys like that. But if he's involved with this case somehow, that's a different story. Sure. Here's a tip for you, pal. If you want to get information out of a guy like that, you're gonna have to find his weakness and try to get under his skin. His weakness? I wonder what that might be. Maya, I need you to come with me.
Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons?
Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eye.
Oh, ouch.
Hey Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while?
Huh? Me? Why?
Something I really want to ask that old man.
Sure, okay. I'll just get changed.
No, hang on. Can't you go like that?
I guess?
Sir?
Huh, you again?
Well. I see.
Nick, his eyes are burning onto me.
It's okay. I think it's going pretty well.
Ha! You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright?
Play on the slide? Ugh, you were so close. Just a little more and you would have spilled.
Pigeon. Crap.
How can we crack this guy?
Excuse me, please, sir. You see, I'm feeding the pidge.
Oh! Mia?
Well, if you don't mind, sir. Really love to talk with you. Yes. Of course, certainly. I'm Victor. Victor Kudo.
Even from beyond the grave. Wow.
About the incident. You mean the man who died after drinking the Javinko? The Javachino?
Like he's a different person.
It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took him the Javachino over to him, you know? And was the customer alone? Definitely. He was the only person at the table. And he took one sip of his Javachino
And?
he said something like, "Oh!" and then collapsed. Oh, how terrifying. Do you like the food at Tribulations? Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know? Set up a casino in London. Really? How interesting. Even the food at the restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story.
London's in England, not France.
Oh yes, France is wonderful. Love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France.
I can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy.
You visit Tribulations a lot, don't you? Of course, I mean, yes. I like to come and see you there. Careful of that chief, my dear.
The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong?
That's right. The man's an ex-con.
He's an ex-con?
Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh, no, those eyes. I can't take this.
He's really got this guy eating out of her hand.
He steals things from his customers.
From his customers?
Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer. So you do be careful around him, my dear. Are you sure about this? Of course. He was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javachino.
He really is a regular.
Let me write you a little haiku about it.
A haiku?
Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that chef. If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement.
Poor guy. He couldn't do enough for Mia.
Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help.
Thanks, Mia. You had some really important information thanks to you.
Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this.
I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. And enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant.
Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya. No. Oh, how can you leave me like this?
I'm sorry.
That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a psych lock or 3, didn't he? I'm gonna have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you.
Volunteers, of course. What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling.
I have to know the truth. What happened that day?
Aloha. I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me.
Huh? That was a new world record.
It was a lottery ticket.
A lottery ticket?
The man who died here had a lottery ticket for $500,000.
$500,000?
Oui, but after the incident, this ticket, it disappeared.
The ticket disappeared?
This was the motive that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They said she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket.
Why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
Mais alors,
You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me, and I want to know the reason why.
no, monsieur, you doubt me, but I confessed everything I know to you.
Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. It was you! Mr. Armstrong, I believe there is a very high probability that it was you. Ah! Wow, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like him.
Mais pourquoi moi? Why? You have no evidence. I am not Master Mass,
That's his name.
I am not the kind of person who steals the property of others.
Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you've stolen from others in the past.
What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems.
Please, read it, and put some feeling into it.
Convicted before a wicked man or woman repeat offender.
I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you?
Mon Dieu, le mensonge, you are the liar.
You deny it?
Do not make la false accusations, s'il vous plaît. Do you have any proof? I want to see la incontestable proof I have ever stolen from one of my customers.
It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong.
What is that?
This is my Magatama, and I found it in your kitchen.
No!
Wow, that scream just about broke some windows.
Oui. I have a weakness for the trinkets a la figurines. My hand, it just slips out. I can't stop it.
You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right?
Oui, it is the truth. I am just a timid little girl inside me, also. A timid little girl. Besides, this time, it was not a small trinket, oui. It was $500,000. Mais non, why would I steal it? I have no need for such money.
Really now?
Oh, monsieur, what is it?
Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble, and that you are in desperate need of a large amount of cash? God, I am ripping this man apart. He's like, you are so much better than you were a couple days ago. This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? Ah, you have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say to yourself now? Boom! Unlock successful. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place?
The man, he was listening to the radio with his earpiece.
Maggie said something about that too.
The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, $500,000, he shouted.
And the ticket?
Oui, he had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in it. Put the poison in his coffee? No, 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 no. Oh, no, you naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets.
What?
The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, pourquoi pas? He has so many of them.
Yeah, but only one of them was a winning ticket, right?
How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you.
No, it is not true. I did not take it. That ticket for $500,000, I mean.
But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket.
Mais non, ma fille. It was not.
That's enough. Huh?
Ah! Oh, God. That's enough. Sorry.
Mr. Gatto!
What in the heck are you doing here? Ugh. This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. You came in here for coffee? Does a craving for coffee know no bounds? Oh, I love this game. Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's ticket on the day in question.
I am like how dead, am I not? I am like your head, no? Just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at.
I'm starting to sound more like Arnold Schwarzenegger now.
But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the one under suspicion.
He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor.
So, the ticket he took was worthless?
Not quite. He did with something. $1.
You see, I am just a pretty face. Besides my looks, I have nothing.
So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal? Indeed, what did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we?
Voila, you two. Time to laugh at the pretty airheads.
Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Looks like we got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go?
Got a bad feeling about this.
Well, anyway, we can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. To be continued.
Woo boy! That was a long. I've been recording for an hour and a half now. Probably gonna cut this down to like an hour maybe. Hour 10. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe to see more of this awesome game. I'm probably just gonna upload this for a bit, and then maybe some Spider-Man when that comes out. And yeah, I kind of want to not bolt through this game, but you know, do a lot of it. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all later. Peace out.